To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Allen looking for Pryor long. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Allen. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Off play action. Allen. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 65 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. Try to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona deep. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He'll take it inside the 25. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special? And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. He's got a man complete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Allen flushed out right. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Allen throwing to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Dancing away at the 30. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
He's going to take another shot here, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Looking for Pryor long. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break all square. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And ready to to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 50 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They'll run with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive, Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off-play action. Allen. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that one.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Allen dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. From the 25 on 2nd down, Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. On the move to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's got this down to the 35. Here's McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing, Allen. Being chased out left. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Oh, good move. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's 1st down. Allen. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Now Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen steps away to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything